Hello there from Malan. That's right, I'm back. After a few days and about two, spent a good 4 nights up there. I got kicked out by my hotel. Not really, they were fully booked, and unfortunately, they didn't have a room for me. Or they had a room, but it was like $650,000 for the room I was staying in, and I'm not gonna do that. So I decided to come back down here. Last time I was here, I didn't stay too long, and I went to go check out the Rainbow Village, which turns out is only like 300 meters that way. It's crazy. So my hotel is not too far from here either. And well, today we're just gonna get out, do a little jalan-jalan. It's a nice, cooler, sunny day here in Malan. I'm kind of right in the middle of town. There's a station right behind me. There's the Alun-Alun, the middle of town. A couple parks around here. It looks like there's some monuments and those kind of things that we can check out. So let's do it. The first one I want to go see are these huge lions over here. Hello. In Malan, you'll see a lot of lions because there's a soccer team here, a professional soccer team here in Malan, and their mascot is the lion. Don't hit me. Check those out. Damn. Those are pretty massive. I feel like their heads, though, a little too big, aren't they? I don't know, it just looks like their heads are a little bit too big for their body. Look at that. Still pretty cool, though. Still pretty cool. Okay. Let's keep on walking. So here they put up a car that's been totaled, and I'm curious what they're trying to tell people to be careful for, like driving too fast, passing, and you know, they drive pretty crazy here. I mean, it's all kind of like organized chaos. You know, people are always weaving in and out of traffic, sometimes just on the side of the road, on the shoulder. So maybe it's just trying to remind people, like, hey, you're driving in a 1-ton piece of metal that could easily end your life if you have an accident. Actually, when I was in Jimber with Ibnu, one night we were heading home, and it's a really sad story, actually. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
I don't know if I want to tell the story. It's actually really, really dark and sad. Basically,
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
America?
Yes.
Well,
What's your name?
My name is Amjad.
Amdel.
Amjad.
Amjad?
Yes. Well. What are you doing in?
I'm just doing a little jalan-jalan, a little walking.
Oh, working. Yes.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Vacation.
I'm sorry?
Holiday.
Okay.
Yes.
So you just enjoying the day here in Malan?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Well, have a good day.
Yes.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Well, we were driving kind of on the main road in Jimber, and we saw that there were a lot of people on the side of the road gathering, and there was one of those huge, massive tour buses parked on the other side of the road, and we must have gotten there like right afterwards, because even if he pulls up to the side, I could hear them talking. I don't know what they were saying, but there was a kid probably in his 20s laid out on the side of the road. And yeah, it was, yeah, I didn't want to hang around there too long. It was, I was like, evening, let's get out of here, man. This is a little much. And so just one of those things, like, things like that have to happen here so often. I mean, it's, you know, like I said, it's everyone kind of follows the unwritten rules of the road in a way. Like, they all know how to drive, but yeah, it can, there's always that chance, you know, and unfortunately it happened. But here is another war memorial, an Independence War Memorial. Great way to lead into this one, huh? It's pretty interesting. There's what looks to be like a giant, almost like a Gulliver's Travel monument in a way, but on the side you can see all the soldiers fighting. You got tanks. You have somebody being carried on a stretcher. But I imagine this is somewhat of a David and a Goliath type of monument here. You know, Goliath obviously being the Dutch and 300 years of colonization here, and the Indonesian people all along the outside fighting for their independence and their struggle. Here down below you have the Hotel Majapahit in Surabaya, where after the Dutch came back in 1945, after Sukarno had declared independence, the Dutch came back and raised their flag again because they wanted to come back and reclaim their colony. And over here at that hotel, a young freedom fighter ran up there, climbed up there, and tore the blue part off the flag, which leaves the Indonesian flag, the red and white. But I talked about that in Surabaya last time I was there, but pretty cool. It's a pretty cool monument. Okay, I'm pretty hungry. Let's get on out of here. Let's get some food. All right, we're just gonna get a quick bite to eat here because I am starving. But check this out. You'll see this at a lot of places. You'll have the Independence Day on the side of, you know, kind of the Tory gates, the frame here. But you'll also have 76, the 76. And in one of my last videos, I was asking what is 76? Why did they put it on there? I was told it's the brand name of a tobacco company, but it also could represent the 76th birthday of Indonesia. But those look like they've been up there a little bit longer than just 1 year. Sure, I mean, it's just a great coincidence that it's the 76th birthday of Indonesia, but I think it has more to do with the tobacco companies, or that tobacco brand. So let's go in here and get a quick bite to eat. Oh, they have the specialty, tahu, telur, and nasi. The evening special. Ooh, and tempeh. I need some tempeh too. Hello. Hello.
Halo, welcome to warung.
Saya mau makan sesuatu. Rekomendasi ada?
Apa? Iya, apa? Rekomendasi apa?
Halo.
Halo.
Oh, ini apa?
Mau makan apa? Itu bikin soto.
For soto.
Iya, ya
Okay.
itu di situ sudah ada.
Ooh, what's this?
Nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng?
Iya.
Telur?
Iya.
Okay. Saya mau pesan satu.
Ini
Ini.
hot.
A little bit, sedikit.
Oh, sedikit.
Sedikit.
Oke.
Oh, sorry.
Nasi goreng telur ya?
Yes.
Oke.
Minumnya apa? Minumnya apa?
Minum.
Air. Ya minum air.
I want to drink water.
Ya minum air.
Maybe some juice.
Jus.
Juice.
Apukat.
Okay. Alpukat.
Apukat.
Yeah. That
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
good. Some avocado juice.
Avocado.
Avocado.
Oh, avocado. Oreno.
I want to see what she doing. Boleh saya bisa? Saya boleh lihat?
Boleh lihat.
Saya bikin
Bumbu.
soto. Itu yang
For
sudah
like-
jadi di sana.
Like soto ayam?
Ya, mama
Soto
kan
ayam,
gitu.
soto daging,
Soto daging.
soto babat.
Okay. So I guess that's used for the broth or the soup.
Sapokat ya.
And this? Oh, sorry.
Bumbu nasi goreng.
Oh,
nasi
for
goreng.
nasi goreng. Okay.
Ya.
Ini bikin nasi gorengnya. Ada sedikit ya.
Sedikit. Masak bisa lihat?
Oh ya bisa
Yeah.
lah.
Okay. I want to see how it's done.
Rumah.
Saya dari Amerika.
Amerika.
Yeah.
And me Ameriki.
Not quite sure what she's trying to tell me.
Amerika itu gue Ameriki.
Ameriki. Oh, the avocado. She's making the avocado juice over
Ya.
here. Condensed milk, sugar,
Iya.
sugar, water.
Water.
Itu saja. That's it.
Iya.
Okay.
Gini-gini.
Yeah, they like this.
Iya. Sayur.
Sayur.
Iya.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Asked me if I wanted to add some vegetables. Why not? So ini soto.
Ya.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what it looks like
Yeah.
from that.
Soto
To that.
yellow.
Yellow.
Soto.
Okay. Wah. Terima kasih.
Ya.
Enak.
Enak.
Look at that. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Thank you. Damn. That looks pretty good. Some good old-fashioned nasi goreng. Fried rice with egg, vegetables. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Tastes more like Japanese style fried rice. A little bit different than what I've had so far. That's good. Yeah, that tastes like the fried rice from back home. That is good. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Got some food in the belly and feeling much better. So from here, we're just going to go for a stroll. We're going to make one big loop here in Malan and go see maybe 3 or 4 different things. Right outside the station, so you got the station way down there, the entrance at least. And on this side, over here, you have like 10 stores, if not more, of different shops selling the same exact thing. They're all selling helmets, motorcycle helmets. And I kind of brought this up in my video in Solo. You know, a lot of times here in Indonesia, you'll see the same exact type of store right next to each other, just lining the street. It's like, wouldn't you want to be kind of separate from your competitors? And somebody brought up, well, you know, it makes it easier for the consumer if they need a helmet, then they know to come here. Which, yeah, I guess that is great for the consumer. I imagine all these stores, though, I bet they have some sort of pact, like, okay, let's keep the prices around the same. I'm sure they're not trying to undercut each other, but yeah, it's just strange. You'll see, I'm still walking and these are still all motorcycle helmet shops, all the way down. Let's go see. I bought a helmet. I bought a helmet in Bali for think it was 250. I'm gonna go look and see if I can find that exact same helmet and see how much they'll sell it to. See how much they'll sell it to me for. Okay, I don't know if they'll have the exact same helmet I had, but it was something similar to this. Hello, Bob. Berapa?
Itu 150.
Okay. 150. Okay. Okay. Terima kasih. So yeah, that's like $10, $11. I bought mine in Bali for 250, so a little bit more, but that's Bali for you. And there it is, just right there, the entrance to the Kampung Warna-Warni, the Rainbow Village. We're not going to go through it though because I've already been, and you can check out my last video last year if you want to go see what the Rainbow Village is like. I wonder how that family is doing down there. I wonder how everybody's doing down there. Excuse me.
Yo.
Yes.
What's your name?
Hey. Yes, nice to meet you. So yeah, basically the story behind this is this used to be essentially just a slum. And a few college kids got the idea to paint the entire city in colors to hopefully attract people to come and take their Instagram photos and, you know, basically just to bring more people in to spend their money. And that's exactly what happened. A lot of people started to come here and kind of, you know, grew this little small local economy of this Rainbow Village. But as you can see, the paint is really starting to fade and it needs a fresh touch-up. It needs some fresh paint, but of course, you know, you need money for that. COVID and all that kind of stuff limited people from coming, so anyway, still looks cool. Still looks pretty cool. We're not gonna go see it today though. If you want to see it, check out my last video. You can spend all day in there. It's actually really cool. But we're going this way. Man. Tepat? It's closed. Until the 16th. Okay.
Ya.
Dang. Saya mau makan.
Oh, mama.
That's okay.
Dari mana?
America.
Amerika.
Joe Biden, that's right. Joe Biden is the president. So, that's too bad. Thank you.
Okay.
Dang, so I had this place starred in my Google Maps. I forgot who told me to go there, but if I started in my Google Maps, then it means I wanted to go there, obviously. So it was on the way. Unfortunately, it's closed, but I don't know, that had a pretty cool sign. You can kind of tell, like, it might have been like an established place and someplace that was probably pretty good. I don't know, you tell me. Should I go back to that place in Malang, that Rawan place? Zanne. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Apa kabar? Baik. Well, alrighty. I've made it to the Alun-Alun Malang. It's a pretty quiet park. Don't trip over yourself. I'm guessing in the evenings, this place is probably pretty lively, just like Jimber and Batu and every other Alun-Alun. But as you can see, it's pretty chill. That is a big mosque. Wow. They got some playgrounds over there. A lot of people just out sitting in the shade, picnicking. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to chill out for a little bit. I brought my book. And just hang out here for a little bit. Sound good? Hello. Yeah, that looks good. Just the most important is if the QR code works. Let me double check.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
How much?
looks good.
How much you want?
Oh, yeah.
How much for 100?
100.
Like how much?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pak.
So I was just walking down the street and I found this print and design company that does logos and shirts and all kinds of stuff. So I've been wanting to print a new sticker and it looks like they can do it. So how... Perfect. I've been wanting to get some stickers made because the cards I've been handing out, they actually have like my private Instagram account on there. It doesn't have my YouTube one. And so, and I also want stickers so that I could just, tag things with, I guess. But awesome. That's just gonna cost like $7 for 200 stickers. So, win right there. Okay, let's keep on going. It's getting pretty dark outside. The clouds are coming in. We're just gonna make another loop and then head back. Hello. Restaurant upstairs? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Now that's a throne. Wow, what is this place? Restaurant? Restaurant?
Yeah.
Restaurant? Cafe?
Cafe.
Okay. Awesome, thank you. Was walking down the street and I saw this really nice building. People hanging out on the rooftop. Looked like a nice place just to chill out while my stickers are getting done. So let's go see what a nice cafe in Malang looks like. Wow, look at this. Yum, they got some banana spring rolls, macaroni, some chocolate croissants. Ooh, look at this. Hello, the ice kopi susu. Original.
Yang original.
Original, yeah.
Mau yang apa? Size.
Size, M size.
Yang large.
Medium.
Yang medium.
Yeah.
Lek sama ke Jawa, Lek.
Ditunggu di sebelah kanan.
I see. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely staff here at Lafayette. Wonderful people. They even offered me a free cappuccino. My lucky day.
This for you?
That's for me. The food looks really good too.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem.
Oh, shit. I'm spilling. Hello. There's a good spot over here, right here. People in there working. Please subscribe. Thank you. Nice people here. So if you get a chance, come to the Lafayette Cafe. Not too bad. The guy at the sticker shop called, and it's only been an hour, and he said they're already ready, so let's head that way. Right. Thank you. All right. Now let's see if the QR code actually works. Boom. Simple. Nikkei travel. Nice. Okay. All right. The moment of truth. Bam. All right. So how's that look? I like it. I'm satisfied. Unfortunately, I had to remove a sticker to make room for my new sticker, and that one was the Gedung Merdeka. But as you can see, it's faded pretty bad, and it was only a matter of time before stickers like this are just going to be completely faded and all white. So that's unfortunate, but hey, I had to make room. So anyways,
It's covered in sugar.
Pala